Redefining Me, my self-care glow up diaries. Follow me on my journey as I make intentional lifestyle changes, focusing on my physical, mental, spiritual, financial, and personal well-being by being consistent. This is not about becoming someone new. It's about uncovering the depths of who I am already. I want to be transparent and show the authenticity of the struggles and the pick-me-ups of this self-care glow up journey that I'm on. I know everything will not be rainbow and sunshines all the time, and our hard, challenging days will come. And I just want to be realistic and share all the aspects of my journey. I want to break free from feeling trapped and just turn things around. I believe that the predictable routines that I've been doing, it led to a sense of boredom and lethargy, and I just felt like I'm stuck in a rut. I know this too shall pass, and I know I have to be in my emotions and feel all that I have to feel so I can get through this and what I'm feeling at this moment. I've been feeling like this for a while, and just learning and doing all the tools that I've learned, I had to just process everything that was going on inside of my mind and everything. A week has passed, and I haven't been doing the things that I love doing. I let my depression take over, and I decided that I have to go back and into doing the things that I enjoy and that I love. I stopped my connection with God, and I haven't been praying or reading the Bible or doing anything. I felt like I've been into a spiritual rut, and this is like the period of stagnation or a sense of just like being stuck in my faith journey, and it really diminished my intimacy with God, and I did lack the motivation in my normal spiritual practices. I truly believe that the devil had me in a chokehold because I was in a very dark space. So I know it was time to repent and ask God for my forgiveness so I can go back into the journey of being intimate with the Most High. I realized I was suffering from a lack of clarity. I had unclear values and I felt like I had no purpose, my life purpose, and I believe that contributed to a sense of spiritual emptiness. I wanted to pick me up and a little treat because I was starting to feel better after that reading of my Bible. So I took a trip to Smoothie King to get my favorite smoothie cup, and it was everything that I needed in my sweet tooth. I was so excited just to head back home so I can pour into myself and just connect with God. Ooh, I am about to enjoy all of this goodness. Oh my goodness. This is the PB Drizzle, I believe, at Smoothie King. Oh my goodness. I love me some peanut butter and the acai. I hope I'm saying that right. With the strawberries, bananas, and blueberries. Mmm. Can't wait to get into this. As I was eating this acai bowl, I figured that I wanted to take a walk after this to listen to gospel music because that always uplifts me. I wanted to break free from this spiritual rut and just renew my attention to seek a deeper connection with God like I used to. So I decided that I will go on a 5-day fast. Another way to get out of this rut, I know I needed to seek variety and explore different ways to connect with God. So I joined a woman's Bible study book group and will be reading I Surrender All by Priscilla Scherer. And I will try my absolute best to go to church every Sunday. I'm trying out these new vitamins that was recommended by my bestie. And I need this because my energy has been feeling like depleted lately. And I really hope these work for me. I'll keep you posted. It's ritual. And it's for, women for ages 18 and up. Because I think they have another one for 50 and up for women. So I'll keep you posted on how these work for me. So we are near the end of the first quarter, and I cannot believe it. But in January, instead of me doing my vision board, I created a 2025 bingo goals. So you have to get some in a row, then you can reward yourself. I have mine here that I taped into my planner in my calendar, and I'm looking through it and I'm like, okay, I think I need to like adjust this and make this somewhat more realistic. So I'm going to work on that to replace this. I'll share some of my goals I have for the year. Like I put to read 10 books. Like I only read one book in its entirety so far. And yeah, March is about to be over. Vacation, that's in planning. I want to take a solo trip, build my savings account. I want to have a me day 1 or 2 times a month. I'm working on that as well. I'm working on becoming a published author. We want to take a family trip this summer. I want to write my book. It doesn't have to be finished by the end of the year, but I would like it to be finished and to publish my book. And we're working on completing several house projects. I want to attend a social event at least one time per month because I'm still fairly new here. We only been here in this state for a year and a half. So I do want to get social and go meet people and all that. I am taking a memoir writing course with the public library next month. And it's I think it's 3 courses or 3 classes in this course. So I'm taking that. I want to work on starting decluttering my home when we come back from our vacation. Of course, when I turn 40 by my birthday this year, pay off some debt, learn a new skill. I'm working on losing to 50 pounds. I'm trying to cook and eat healthier. My nephew, he is in track club at school, and they have a few 5Ks that he will sign up for in our area. So I think I want to run at least one of them with him. I'm working on creating a family budget, in our finances and savings. I do want to join a workout class. I'm working on reading the entire Bible. I'm working on exercising 3 to 4 times per week. And I do love to volunteer. Like I love doing community things. So that's one thing I'm trying to look into. Hubby are working on date night 1 to 2 times a month. And I love taking my hot girl walk. So to walk outside 3 to 4 times a week. So I'm doing pretty good actually when I'm looking at it. But I just want to make it like a little bit more realistic so I can like check off things, going throughout the year, not wait to the end of the year to check things off. So I'll probably adjust it every few months. So I'm gonna adjust it and, make it more realistic. Looking through these bin goals that I've created in January and seeing that I have been working on accomplishing these goals did lift up my spirits a little bit, but I did feel the need to still adjust to make it more realistic. I am the type to make to-do lists and to check off because I just feel like I feel more accomplished by doing so. All that planning got me hungry and I haven't ate since I had that smoothie bowl from Smoothie King. So I took out my salad that I have from Chick-fil-A, and I know I was about to go in on that. I love me a Chick-fil-A salad. So I grabbed me something nice to read and enjoyed the heck out that salad. It was delicious. It's the next morning now, and the first thing I do is make up my bed. And then I grab my Bible to connect with God and to read my devotional for the day. Today I'm going on a hike with my nephew with his Cub Scouts, and I'm really looking forward to it because I always wanted to hike in this park because I heard that they have a nice little makeshift waterfall, and I really wanted to, enjoy it. So it was time to get ready and get my nephew ready so we could go out on this hike. At this point, my nephew and I were so excited to start this hike. We were in the park driving through, and it was just beautiful, and it just built up the anticipation of walking. The sun is truly healing. Just by walking and being out in the sun and being in nature, I feel at peace. The views of the waterfall was everything, and at the end of the hike, my nephew found this flower that he gave to me, and that truly touched my heart. He is so sweet.
What kind of harvest do you want to see in your life? Because the harvest is always determined by the seed that is sown. I want everybody to just, as the scripture says, they share freely and they give generously to the poor. Their good deeds will be remembered forever. It goes on, verse 10, to say this: for God is the one who provides seed for the farmer.
It's the next day, and church was amazing. I love to sit out here after church just to start planning out for the week. The view is just amazing. This is always my favorite spot in the house just to think. Along with the routine for planning out the week on Sundays, I created this list for me that will help me get through my week. I have a section where I put the meals for the whole entire week. And I also created for my water intake because I have to work on that. I also have a list for the chores I want to do for that day and also the exercises I would like to complete for that day. So as I do this, I prepare for the week and I then move on into making dinner for my family. Sundays are usually my husband's days to cook, but I decided I wanted to cook today just to give him a break and just to ease my mind because I love cooking. So it's about that time of the day to cook some dinner. Listen to my favorite podcast, Balanced Black Girl podcast, and then I call this my mocktail. This is like my favorite drink that I like to make with no alcohol, mocktail. And I usually use this diet ginger beer. If you know me by now, I am a ginger girly, and this has 0 calories, so I love it. And just to give it to some little, extra taste in it, I like to use my 100% juice pineapple mango. This has like about 100 calories with no added sugar. And I like to mix that with some ice and just sip and enjoy that. That's my favorite mocktail I like to make. And I want to get this dinner on and popping while I listen to this podcast. Yes, this podcast is about creating change without burning out. So this is something that I can resonate with right now in this season of my life. So I'm just going to enjoy cooking for my family and this drink and listen to this podcast. So I decided to make curry chicken with potatoes and white rice with a side of salad. This is usually a staple dish in our house. We usually freeze our chicken and get it and season it with some green seasoning. So the chicken is now thawed out and ready to be cooked. So my husband usually gets the ingredients to blend the green seasoning and consists of fresh herbs and vegetables like cilantro, parsley, thyme, onion, garlic, and pimento peppers. As the meat marinates some more, I'm preparing the potatoes here. I'm also cutting up fresh garlic, turmeric, and chopping some onions for the chicken. It's time now to saute them with some oil in a hot pan. And then you add some curry powder to your liking. And then you add some water so it can simmer down.
A tech company speaking a few weeks ago, and we were getting audience questions. They were nothing but like men speaking.
And once you add your meat in, make sure everything that was in the pot covers it entirely and coat it evenly. Once it comes to a nice boil, then you can add your potatoes. I also like to add in a good amount of chicken broth. Everything is coming together so well and smelling so good. This truly is lifting me up, as I do love to cook and just share meals with my family. This gives me joy and it makes me happy. Dinner is now served. My family was so ready to eat, and this right here is what made me feel happy and accomplished. Like, this is what I live for. So we are West Indian and we are Caribbean, and we have to add these to our food. This is tamarind chutney. This is made with tamarind, and this is Coachella. This right here is a pepper that our friend made us from her garden. Even with life knocking me down, I know I always have God to pick me back up. This has been truly amazing. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and hit that notification button to know when my next video will be out.